This is session 1527, session 2 with AKM on 12/3/85.
It was in my head a while ago. I was really very surprised because I was participating in that conversation, so naturally it didn't seem to be anything more than usually happens. And it was a sense of greeting. I had a thought about a situation and I laughed at it, and the laughter came back from the other saying, yes, we sure did save you from that one. So there was a sense of greeting. And I have made the request to experience that which is more that from which I come from, that from which they come from.
All right, very good. And you sensed an agreement with that wish on your part?
Actually, not yet. I really needed to report into you.
I appreciate
to
that.
Let
yes.
know, since you can't read the mind conversation.
I don't do that well yet, no.
And that's the request I'm going for now.
All right, very good.
There is agreement. The statement was, we shall.
Oh, very good. How would you like to proceed with this? Would you like to just ask them to give you a sense of the experience and take some time for that? Whenever you're ready, report back. That would be one way we could do it. Or you could perhaps carry on a dialogue that we could hear.
I have made the request to go to that from which they come from and from which I come from. What I'd like to do is wander into that. And since for some reason it is important for me to dialogue with you, as it seems appropriate, I want to do that.
All right.
And I'd like to make the request that if there is a considerable amount of time that you don't hear from me, that for you to ask what is going on.
Yes, I will certainly do that.
Thank you.
All right. All right. How is everything going?
It's interesting. I have had some dialogue, and it's been like, I'm ready but don't know how. And the comment was, you've been stuck so long. And then I find myself sort of like going in and out of focus. I have relaxed enough that my consciousness is very much aware and my body is cloud-like, marshmallow-like. It doesn't feel like any form.
All right.
And yet I don't I don't yet have access to the magic.
All right. Part of that is thinking about it as magic, I guess. I'd like to have you now, in addition to just releasing the sense of the physical body, also release all sense of the emotional body. And along with that, any kind of expectations.
Thank you for the reminder. I have the sense of two, I'm going to use the word light forms. It's like the light is encased in the outline of two, what I would call male bodies, since it shows the complete form as opposed to a skirted form like I would imagine female. It could also be non-secular, but that's the image.
Mm-hmm. You're seeing two of these?
Yes, it's like one on each side. It's the sense of an accompaniment.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
I also see what is like a white ribbon, walkway, road, path.
Is that in front of you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. And see if it's possible to have any additional contact or verbal contact with either of your companions, if either of them wishes to communicate with you.
Yes, I asked, and the response is, we are but guardians on the way. There is more to see.
Oh, very good. We thank them for their presence, and we're glad that they're helping you in this way.
It's a separated sense of they're in my visual image, and I'm still in the bed. I have not yet been able to feel myself, let's say, in a position of standing between them.
All right. I think the thing to do is not to give further attention to the physical body. Simply go with their image of them and the sense of you that is accompanying them.
Gone into a room in which there is, these are image sensing, because I don't see them. It's not like there is a round table. It's not like there are bodies, but that's the sense I have. And the words that came from that was, you long for a foreign experience, yet we give you the experience that will comfort you. And the experience was walking into a room filled with a sense of friendliness, old friends. It would, but it's a sensing, it's a vagueness, it's not.
That's perfectly all right.
Yeah.
We don't need to analyze it now.
Okay.
Just have the experience.
It's a sense of being lifted and lightened, like my second body is being fluffed, almost pillow-like. And the conversation is that sense of of my wanting to be in that realm, and they are welcoming that, but want to make it comfortable so that I will want to return.
Mm-hmm. So they're reminding you to feel very light and comfortable with them, easy.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I feel a different sensation within my body, like a prickly lightness,
Mm-hmm.
as well as a real heaviness
All right.
to the bottom side. The bottom side's heavy, the top side's light.
These are still body sensations you're speaking of?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because it changed.
Uh-huh. Try to focus as much as you can on releasing the body sensations, and to the extent that you're comfortable with that, know that the body is perfectly safe, being well taken care of, and your energy now can focus on totally different things.
Of joyfulness, of celebration, of playfulness in a, what I call a sort of a cloud-like fluffiness that just is, that I'm a part of,
Mm-hmm.
but not a part from.
Mm-hmm. All right. So do you feel at one with the energy there? Is that what you mean?
I guess so.
Very good. And are you having the sense that the rest of the energy with you is that you're part of is still getting you ready for another experience?
I don't know. I'm just in it.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. So experience it, and we'll see what happens.
It's a sense of wanting to be in that completely. I still feel myself very much aware of this vehicle that I'm talking from.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still separated.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, then continue to try to get the complete sense of being at one with that larger energy. Can you tell me what you're perceiving now?
Yeah, it's like I lost it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm back at square one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, pardon?
Okay, then I'd like to have you just relax even more and let yourself be carried still further, moving out. Let yourself just move gently with the energy on out, and see if it will all come back. It might also be helpful to just restate your intent.
Request again, and then the conversation started with, "No, not yet." I asked why not. And it was the sense you must be comfortable on this level first.
Mm. And do you know what they meant by that, comfortable on this level?
Well, it's a sense of the level that I'm feeling right now, which is not the level that
you want to go to, right?
Yeah.
So a little patience is required, and
I'm picking up on a lot of anxious, instant, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to lay into the energy that I'm at right now and
Very good.
Relax into it.
And if while you're doing that you feel like describing it at all, that would be fine, but it's not necessary.
Thank you. For sharing my willingness to be patient, I found myself in conversation saying, to paraphrase, I guess, I would be willing to be patient forever to know that connection. And then I had a sense of a blanketing, and I'd use the word white because white is part of that, a blanketing of white in which I responded with a sense of recognition and overwhelming and delight. And the words from other were that I can't remember exactly, but it was a sense of, oh yes, you want glamour, but that is not what is for you right now, which is actually part of the humor, because what I was feeling was so wondrous that both together were quite a delightful situation.
Very good. Is there any more about that you like?
Well, it's almost like I could go into the verbal dialogue. It's because that keeps going on, and it just seems so unfamiliar to verbalize the dialogue. And I don't know if that's important or to try or.
If you can do it, I think it might be useful.
And it was all sorts of things, and I'm not even sure that they're worth reporting as much as what I would like to request from you is to help me go higher. It's like I have a sort of aspected part of myself that I feel real comfortable with and is playful and is okay. But I would like to use this time to go for something higher, greater. Is there a question? Is there a request that you can help me formulate that would move past what I would call the local chatter?
Yes, I don't know if that's a local chatter or not, but without putting that down, I have some questions I could ask around the experience that you were having when you were having a sense of the other energy that might start a different kind of dialogue. Would you like to try that, or would you like to just try, first of all, to get more relaxed and to move further out?
Let me get relaxed to go further out, and then I would like assistance. Local chatter isn't a discounting. It's something that I'm very much participate in, and I can do that at any level out there. I was hoping this might support me into places I've not yet easily been.
All right. All right. First of all, just get very relaxed and let the energy carry you on out as far as you have ever been, and perhaps a little bit further. And while you're moving out, and after you get a ways out, ask for a contact. Ask if there is someone who can speak to you and help you understand some of the things that you want to know.
For help, and the response was yes. And I asked who, and the word was given Chalakar, and I laughed and said, but that was my name. And she said, yes, I am your sister self.
All right. Sister self, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Can you find out some more about that?
Yes, Rita, I'm going to talk as my thoughts come through.
Very good.
And what I would like is for you to converse with that. I can't make questions. I don't know what questions.
All right.
And I wonder if that procedure might facilitate it.
Let's try.
I'm willing to try.
Let's try. Okay. All right. I'd like to speak to Chalakar, who introduces herself as the sister self. I'd like to know whether, using Anne's analogy, you are like another finger on the hand, or are you the hand?
Oh, another finger. It is more like a shadow self. Dimensional differences. But not the whole.
Are you of the earth plane or not of the earth plane?
I reside not in earth, but more of a shadow.
As a shadow, do you have a role in helping Anne in any way in her while she's in the earthly plane?
I play now more as aspected side of her, pulling her, encouraging her into vaster explorations. There is a capping, a limit, a a barrier to her thoughts of expansion. They seem limited. And so a stop to the flow.
Do you have some suggestions about the way in which we can help and eliminate some of these barriers?
The realm she wishes to wander, she has few reference points. So without reference points, the imagination seems to be blocked. To move into nothing, to create something, is difficult. Visualizations are easy for her. Wandering with others' suggestions works best.
Mm-hmm. All right. Is that what you mean by would that be providing reference points to make suggestions or to raise questions or issues?
Yes, she feels so ill-prepared for such adventures. It's as if walking into an empty room without knowing about furniture. So in the not knowing, there is nothing to perceive. And to perceive repetitions of this level don't interest her in the explorations of things that are greater.
Mm-hmm. I understand. Are you more in touch with, again, to use Anne's analogy, the total hand than Anne is?
I can move in and out of that space, but am much more connected here.
Mm-hmm.
Aspected side seems most adequate, for it is as if another part of Anne speaks as opposed to the hand speaking.
Mm-hmm. And is it possible for us to communicate with the energy of the total hand?
All things are possible. Yet there is still releasing, practice, and desire. She is so new at this, and yet is so familiar with the depths of her own being.
Yes, well, you understand that we often feel as though we are the blind leading the blind in this regard, and we want to help and don't always know the best way, so we are always open to suggestions and new information.
Part of her difficulty is she does not know her best way. That opens very slowly. Concepts are given, and with that, greater freedom.
Well, yes, unless the concepts get in our way. our letting ourselves go. We hope never to lock ourselves in with our concepts, and fear we do sometimes.
Concepts should always be open for removal, for new concepts. It is difficult for you not to live with concepts here.
Yes, we understand that is so, and yet when we ask to visit other realms, we feel that the concepts sometimes inhibit us. Is it possible for us to speak with another finger on this hand?
You know, since I don't know how to do it. It's real easy to switch into a shadow side, an aspect, to have that part come through, and it feels like me and doesn't feel like me. But I don't know how to go from here.
Well, that's all right. We're doing fine. We're just doing fine. I'm going to have to pull you out pretty soon here, because I know you need to be back.
That's fine.
Okay. Let's then close this session for today, and you may feel that you're all the way back now, but I'd like to have you spend a little more time making sure. So I'd like to have you, when you're ready, bring yourself back to a clear, focused 10.
Thank you. My mouth feels like it's back, but the rest of me doesn't.
Yeah, so let me know. There's no rush, but let me know when you're back in 10.
Close to 10 as I can get.
All right. Very good. I'm going to help you get a little more grounded with a signal I'm going to put in now.
Okay.
Along with reminding you that when you are back in ordinary waking consciousness, you'll be feeling alert and full of energy, well grounded, all your senses working brightly and beautifully, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in a state of balance and harmony. I'd like to have you count back with me now. 10. 9.
1.
All right. 1, awake and alert. And I'm bombarding you there with a grounding signal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, are you ready for us to come in and get you out?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it sounded like you were feeling some frustration.
Yeah, because I'm very comfortable to get to the point of, this other, what I call my local chatter.
Yeah.
And it is just, do I need that?
No, you're fine.
And local because it's real comfortable. And I do that all the time, and...
That level of internal dialogue, it's what you feel as an internal dialogue.
Yeah, it's okay, and it's comfortable, and it's really wonderful. And I don't discount it. But if I'm going to come into the lab, I'd like to be doing something here that I don't do normally within myself.
Okay.
And what I was feeling today was I didn't know the key. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know what to do.
But you felt like you had to do something as opposed to be open to something.
Yeah, I probably did.
Okay.
It was a sense of making requests and believing I was available.
Well, I think one of the things that happened is that you began sensing that dialogue immediately, and we sort of got stuck there. So I would suggest that for next time we, I don't think we got totally stuck there, but that's what we were struggling with, it seemed like.
Well, it was stuck for me because that wasn't what I wanted to be working
Yeah.
on.
The next time I would suggest that we just spend quite a bit longer getting you in and making sure that you get to what feels to you like a focus 15, and then letting you go from there to wherever you want to go to have the experiences. And I think that might, I think we cut ourselves off too fast today. So.
Okay, part of my sense, and let me just dialogue with you on it, is, if I want to drive from here to Charlottesville, I have a reference point. I have a sense of the road and what it will look like because I've done it. I have no sense at all. I have the sense of the things that I can create by deciding to create them. The things that happen in visualizations. But as far as going out into that, there isn't a roadmap.
When you say that when you decide to do that, is it your sense that you're always creating that some way or other? In a way that's pretty much still the here and now in this realm, and creating that?
I'm not sure. It's just something that I'm familiar with and that I can do easily.
But you don't see that as is that a different place than the place in which you're dialoguing?
Yeah. Yeah, because the dialogue is always within words.
Okay. Well, I think there's some suggestions there for what we might do differently. Next time we'll do a session on Thursday. Okay. And we still have an appointment with you on Friday. So. All right. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so you're suggesting that maybe spending more time getting into the energy in the very beginning.
Yes, so that we bypass what seems to you as something you can do easily and don't need to have any more practice with. And also, I think maybe I'll do a little more direct guidance after you get, say, to 15 or so. And then, unless that sounds wrong to you, that's what I would.
No, because what I was finding was even last time I went in there, I expected it to be such a different atmosphere than I've known. That let me go to the box and see what it feels like. Well, I've been creating that kind of a protective atmosphere to wander in my own bed for months. I mean, so it felt very comfortable.
But you sense it as a box.
Pardon?
But you sense it as a box and therefore limited. I'm just picking up the language you're using.
No, when I'm in there, I don't feel enclosed at all.
Mm-hmm.
No, my sense was that it didn't matter what the environment was, that I can create a comfortable
Mm-hmm.
environment in which to experiment.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have conversation, and I can create that without a hemisync.
Mm-hmm.
So creating that situation and creating the dialogue and, creating some of the visualizations, those are the kind of things
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing around with so I can do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm, wanting to get a boost past that. Because I keep hearing there are such things to go past. And so
Well, that's what I don't know whether I was essentially asking, is that a box? And since you used that word, I picked up on it, that you feel is part of the limitation, and if somehow you need to get out of that box, that would be one kind of feeling. And if there is a box, then you'd want to know the nature of the box and why it's there and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a protection thing or what?
Well, I think I'm struggling with the boxed in limitation of thought.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, you give it a little more thought. I'll give it a little more thought and.
Okay.
Meditate on it between now and Thursday and see what happens.
And as you're saying that, if I don't understand it, then I have to open up to it. So it has to teach me instead of me trying to.
You see, I hear you saying I create and I create and I create, and I don't know who the I is in that instance. Whether you're talking about yourself along with your higher self and your highest self and your total complex consciousness, which is Anne, which is whoever, or whether you're talking about I in the sense of I created it, I is Anne in this limited time-space world we live in.
Well, what I was talking from at that point was that limited
Mm-hmm.
Anne, but as you're saying it, of course that isn't correct in what I'm
I'm sure there's more going into it than just that, and so getting aware of that is and in touch with what else is there that's helping to create that, and particularly if you have sense and some limitations to think about the ways of getting rid of those limitations in order to be in touch with more of it. So anyhow, you have some useful analogies as that you can think about, and the hand thing you see is a very interesting analogy because it presumably belongs to a body,
mm-hmm.
which we haven't even talked about yet,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. Somewhere
there, the body, if you use that analogy. And if you're a finger on a hand, then of course I want to know, well, what's the thumb and all of this other.
Oh, so I hadn't even thought of wanting to know what the thumbs and other fingers are. I want to know what the body is. You see?
Okay, but since you started there, let's.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.